What's up, YouTube? I'm here today with a different kind of video for you guys. I'm going to be talking about my top 5 biggest influences on guitar. Are you ready? Give me a drum roll. This list is not who I think the top 5 best players are, because you can really get shot for making a list like that. Look, like in the guitar world, you start talking about who number 1. I know everybody arguing about who the number 1 R&B king. Look, some people are saying Jacquees, Chris Brown. I ain't even gonna start a war. I'm not gonna get involved in that conversation. But there were 5 players that me as a guitar player, as I was navigating my journey of learning guitar and discovering and exploring different sounds, these 5 players like literally changed the game for me and completely just inspired me so much. So I wrote them down so I stay on track, because y'all know I like to talk. Number 1, BB King. Make some noise for BB King. BB King. Let me tell y'all something right now. BB King is the guy. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. But like low-key, I felt like I was little BB King Jr. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I used to sit at this is like my speaker. I used to sit at my speaker and have my ear like, and anytime he did a lick, I was trying to do that same lick. Like, y'all see my macaroni and cheese boxes? It's helping me prop the camera up. The first person that I ever saw phrasing and talking, I felt like he was saying things with his guitar. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but when I would listen to BB King, it didn't feel like I was listening to somebody play guitar. Like, it felt like I was listening to someone actually have a conversation and talk back and forth with each other. And blues, I just became so obsessed with the blues. Like, to this day, if you listen to my playing, like, the blues is a huge foundation in a lot of the ideas and stuff that I use. But BB King, man, he was that dude. As a beginner guitar player, I felt like that was something that I could do right now. Whereas like some of the other cats like Eric Clapton and some of the other guys I was studying, Jimi Hendrix, and later I came across those guys, it was kind of difficult. Like I couldn't do that stuff. Like I had to, you know, get my calluses worked in, and I had to like really work hard. But with BB King, it felt, even though it seemed easy, it was actually harder to play more simple and stripped down like that. So I really respect him for what he brought to music, and I just think he's amazing. I absolutely love him. Thank you, BB King, for everything. Number 2, Wes Montgomery. Oh my. After I came across BB King, I discovered Wes Montgomery. Smoking on a Half Note is to this day one of my favorite albums. I literally just listened to it front to back, like I think yesterday. Man, that dude, let me tell y'all something. That dude was so intelligent. Like when I listened to that album and all the stuff that he was playing, like even like how he kind of started the octaves and like making that sound popular, I just felt like Wes Montgomery is so underrated as a guitarist. Like he's so calculated, and like the way he follows the changes and like outlines the chords that he's playing around, like it just really, for me, made me feel like, man, I gotta get on my stuff. Like this dude, this ain't just like no minor pentatonic. Like these cats out here really playing. So Wes Montgomery is one of those guys that opened up the knowledge of the fretboard for me and made me really start thinking about my tone. Like he also had that real clean, crisp, smooth tone. It was almost like diamonds was coming out his guitar when he played, like smooth. I can't just, like butter or something. And he knew his tunes too. Like Wes wasn't just a player that just kind of like jammed or, you know, whatever. Like he really knew his tunes, and he really followed the changes, and he understood how to kind of like dance around and in between, you know, with his guitar, with these things, and just make it feel like he was having a conversation. So yes, Wes Montgomery is number 2. Number 3, John Mayer. John Mayer is my hero. I think that he is one of the most amazing guitar players of our generation, and I'm not just saying that because
everybody says that.
John Mayer for me was a huge inspiration. He's the reason I went to Berkeley. He's the reason I dropped out of Berkeley. He's the reason I can't get this. I'm just kidding. No, John Mayer for me was just such a huge inspiration because of his tone and because of the way he really like used his guitar, I felt, to express himself and to like have a conversation. Now, like as I'm playing and as I'm soloing and thinking about different things, I'm always trying to emulate the way John Mayer makes me feel whenever I listen to him play guitar, and I just feel like he's just playing his soul. this brother just, where he get all that soul? Oh my God. I think before that, I didn't take my tone that seriously. I mean, I was just kind of like, you know, whatever. But after hearing John Mayer play, I just wanted to figure out how to make my guitar sound that good every time I play. So shout out to John Mayer. Number 4, if you don't know Eric Walls, stop this video right. I don't know what else to tell you. He's dangerous, man. He got that little thumb thing. Y'all be seeing that little thing he put on his thumb. When he put that little thing on his thumb, boy, his taste, his personality on the guitar, his humility as a person. Like, I will never forget, I was in New York one time playing with Camila Cabello for some event. I can't even remember what it was. But Eric Walls happened to be in New York. He like just landed and he hit me up and we connected and got dinner. And I just remember thinking, like, I don't think he knew because I didn't really show it, but I was so nervous. I was so nervous because Eric Walls is like probably one of my favorite guitar players, and it was just so surreal to be sitting there with him and him just sharing his knowledge about the industry, about the business. He had done some stuff with Beyonce and just a bunch of stuff. He was doing this huge like tribute event concert or something there, and I don't know, just somebody that's focused and in their own little lane, in their own little zone. Like, he's just really focused on his goals and on creating music that makes him feel good and inspires him. And he shares that through these little internet clips that we are all lucky to get a glimpse of every once in a while. But for the most part, man, Eric Walls is one of the people that if you ain't out in the streets and out at shows and doing stuff in the studios, you probably ain't gonna run into him. Like, he just ain't out here just to be out here. You gonna know him if you just go listen to his playing. I need to finish transcribing one of his. Number 1 player that inspired me and influenced me was Wes Montgomery. Roll the clip. When I first saw Wes Montgomery playing that guitar, and he was doing his head. Y'all know how he be. Y'all know how Wes be. Y'all about to pull a muscle in my own neck trying to do that. That boy, when I tell you I've never been more inspired by my life, I think, by any one player. For me personally, that's my favorite player. I know he young. I don't care. I just love the passion, the intention, the diversity. Like, I have never gone to see him play and felt like, oh, I've already heard him doing that. Oh, I've already did that. Like, it seems like every time he plays, there's something that's in his playing that's what he's feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man, there's something really, really, really amazing about just his whole approach to guitar. And I'm such a huge fan. He's now one of my friends and mentors, but I'm forever a fan. I'm forever a student. And yeah, man, J-Mo, if you're watching this, bro, thank you for all the videos you uploaded on YouTube. I feel like if he hadn't uploaded that video, there would not be half the guitar players that exist now. Like, seriously, it's important that we say thank you and we show appreciation to the cats that fed us and poured into all of us, man. I'm doing J-Mo licks. I know you doing J-Mo licks. J-Mo, look, I know what's up. You the GOAT.